So hi guys, today I will be showing you how to get healthy, longer, faster growing hair by a few tips, and this will be 10 facts on how to make your hair healthier for you. This is not a guaranteed thing for anybody, everybody's body's different, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing is only wash your hair every 2 to 3 days, and I know some people think that's really gross, but you can use dry shampoos, which will help to soak up the extra oil from your hair, and it will prevent your hair from looking greasy. But when you wash your hair too often, it strips your hairs of its natural oils, which are supposed to have enough time to make it down the hair strand to the ends to prevent split ends and frizzy, dry hair. So that is number 1. Number 2, when you wash your hair, make sure that when you're washing it, you wash it with warm water rather than hot water. Hot water dries out your hair, it opens the pores, and it prevents any of the moisturizing stuff such as conditioner or any hair masks you are using on it to come out, and it will cause extreme dryness. Use warm water at most costs. It's like your skin when you're using hot water, you get little cuts and stuff, and that causes you to get different pimples and just cysts and all that type of stuff can cause from incorrect heat in the shower. And when you're finished taking your shower, make sure that you finish off by dousing yourself in a little bit of cold water. I know nobody really enjoys that, but it helps to reclose the pores of your hair and allow the moisture to stay in your hair, and the top layer stays flatter than if you were to wash it with warm water. Number 3, condition your hair with natural conditioners every 1 to 2 a week, and this will help to put extra moisture into your hair. And some great extras to put in your hair include mayonnaise, eggs, coconut oil, olive oil, and even some baking soda on top if you want, to allow any buildup that's in your hair to be removed. Okay, number 4, I'm going to have to read this one off because it's really long. Your diet affects your hair. I repeat, your diet affects your hair. You're not going to get anything up here without anything in here. So, some good foods are anything that are high in omega-3 fatty acids like salmon or eggs, which help you to strengthen and to shine your hair. So that's very important. It's a very key building block to your health, and that's why we're said to only eat fish 1 to 2 a week, because you also want to prevent any mercury buildup in your system. So make sure when you are eating them, you eat smaller fish rather than the big fish, which have to eat more fish along the chain to prevent any mercury buildup. So that's something you have to be careful of as well when you're thinking about eating fish. Vitamin B rich foods help in hair growth, such as Greek yogurt, meats, and eggs will help in that. Brittle hair can be battled with vitamin A, iron, beta-carotene, folate, and vitamin C, which are found in leafy greens like spinach and kale. So any vegetables really like broccoli will have that stuff in it. And then vitamin C also helps to prevent breakage of the hair, which is a big cause to why some people can't grow their hair very long. It's because their hair breaks over time, and therefore they can't get the length they want. Lean meats like turkey and chickens add thickness to the hair if you have really thin hair. This can help grow thicker hair and more hairs per, I think it's per, is it square inch? I think it's square inch or per square centimeter, something like that. They go by how many hairs are in an area on your head, how thick your hair can be. And then there's also the thickness of each strand. And then sweet potatoes fight dullness, and cinnamon helps with the circulation in your scalp, and circulation is very important because if you're not getting the proper blood flow to your hair or to your follicles of your hair is not going to grow anywhere or go anywhere or be healthy at all. And last but not, I say drink plenty of water. Water is an essential to building life. You cannot live without water. You cannot grow without water. Water is the building block to everything. Number 5. Personally, I get a trim for my hair every 6 months because I don't use a lot of stuff in my hair, so my hair doesn't get damaged as much. So I go every 6 months, get a little trim. And I know it's expensive to go and get a little trim. It's like 20 bucks to get like this much hair taken off, which is ridiculous to me, but it's their time. So make sure you go and get that, because this prevents your hair from going, the split ends climbing up your hair, and basically instead of having it here come to here, you have it going from here to like up here because you let it keep going. And important, very important, do not cut your hair with paper scissors. Paper scissors are not meant for cutting hair. They have a different blade on them and they will damage your hair and cause more split ends. Make sure that if you are using scissors, you purchase a small pair of scissors that are specifically meant to cut your hair. That is why they are called hair scissors and not paper scissors. So just make sure you do that, and this will help to prevent any damage further on your hair, and it'll help it to grow. Number 6. Make sure you are choosing the right hair shampoo and hair conditioner for your hair. Everybody has a different hair type and different DNA, so how your hair takes to different shampoos will all depend on you personally. So make sure that you're checking if your hair is dull, frizzy, dry, greasy, not moistured enough. It's endless amounts of different things. Personally, I use the Moroccan oil or the Bedhead Brunette Goddess, and I find it makes my hair extremely moistured, and it's really good. Personally, my hair is a little frizzy. I have a little bit of a natural curl to my hair until I brush it out, and then it goes poof. So I try to brush out my hair right away, which is probably not the best thing, but that's what I do. Number 7. Cut down on how often you use your heating products, such as straighteners, blow dryers, curling irons, grippers. These all cause heat damage to the hair. Yes, even with a heat protectant, this can cause extreme damage to your hair. My sister has found this out. Her hair is extremely fried, and it is past revival of her hair. So I say this with concern. Kind of one day on, one day off, or try with the not washing your hair every day. Your hair will stay straight longer and you won't have to do it as often, which helps your hair to stay healthy. Also, dyeing your hair, make sure when you dye your hair, you're only dyeing it the appropriate amount of time and you're not dyeing it 1 week, then the next week, then the next week. This causes your hair to be dried out and damaged as well, and when you're doing it, make sure you're doing it with somebody who knows what they're doing. And this doesn't always mean go to a professional, but this means make sure you're being cautious, and if you're bleaching your hair, that you make sure you're only doing it for the required amount of time and no longer than that, or it can damage your hair. Number 8. When your hair is wet, try not to brush it. Brushing it when it's wet can cause your hair to break off, and it is not very elastic when you have wet hair, so you'll be brushing it out, you'll be pulling it, and then it'll break. So that's one thing. And then also, if you do have to brush your hair when it's wet, make sure that you brush from the bottom to the top rather than top to bottom. When you go top to bottom, you cause a lot of knots to occur, larger knots rather than smaller knots. So if you go from here, you get the knots out, you go up, you make less knots, and it's less painful for you when you're trying to get the knots out. Number 9. Regularly massage your head, whether that be with hot oils or just with your hands. Massaging your head helps to bring circulation to your follicles and help your follicles to stay healthy and strong compared to just regularly brushing it. This will extremely help and you will notice a difference. And finally, number 10, prevent twisting and pulling the hair. This includes in ponytails, braids, all the time in your hair, and when you get out of the shower when your hair is wet, putting a towel into your hair and twisting it really, really tight and putting it on top of your head. These can all cause breakage to your hair, and it also causes hair loss due to the fact that your ponytail is too tight on your head and the follicles can't withstand the pressure against them. This also has to do with baseball caps or any sort of hats, they can start to cause balding on your head, especially in the crown area of your head, due to the fact of being rubbed against and kind of having that pressure on top of that area at all times. So this is 10 facts on how to get healthier, longer, faster growing hair. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'm hoping to get up another video next week about how to keep care of your skin. I don't have the best skin, but I do have a few tips on how to keep care of it and what you can do if you're having problems. So thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Bye guys!